Gamers, are we live? Are we here? Hello! How is everyone doing today? If you couldn't tell, I'm very excited for today. There's some rando in chat. OnyanCronch, I'm not sure who that is, but you know. No issues to be seen or heard. No bees. No nothing. We love this. It's like I've been planning this for ages. You wouldn't be able to tell, right? I hope you're all doing all right today. Thank you so much, Fleece. You're such a sweetie. The bees have been put in a box for today. I'll bring them back for a scuff stream, I promise. So, if you somehow didn't guess, if you somehow didn't see all the announcements about it, today, we are going to be interviewing OnyanCronch. Who's this rando? Again, I don't know who that is, but, I mean, they seem cool. This isn't a Minesweeper This isn't a Minesweeper stream, I'm afraid. This is, gender. Which is a minefield, really, if you think about it for too long. So I think we should probably just, you know, get into that. So, oh shit, where is it? I have so many tabs open. Hey, are you there?
Oh god, there's a second point.
Oh my god, your face!
Oh shit! I didn't do that, actually.
You didn't do that? Not at all?
No, I didn't. I don't know.
That is beautiful. Cos really is so swishy, isn't he? There is this amazing model maker by the name of OnyanCronch who made him for me and made him so swishy.
Yeah, I know, right? It must be really cool.
Yeah. I mean, I've not spoken to him in a bit, but...
Okay, I'm still not used to he, him pronouns, but they do serotonin me. Hello, hi.
Hello. So, yeah, serotonin, gender, how do you feel about that? Like, introduce yourself. Let's start there.
Ooh, that's a big question.
So, who are you?
Hello.
Let's go there.
I'm OnyanCronch. I'm gender fluid, and I go by they, them, he, him, whatever. I stream. Do you want me to talk about my stream?
Yeah, go for it.
It's been a while since I've been able to stream consistently, actually, so I've just kind of been living on Twitter as an artist, doing commissions and whatever. But I do hope to eventually stream. I just stream whatever the hell I want to do, and also art.
We love a variety streamer, and hey, it's been good for you, like doing what you like.
Vibes.
Yeah,
oh my God.
You're busy being student. I think that's valid of you. So yeah, I mean, we'll jump straight into the questions. You mentioned you do art. I mean, I know you do art. Let's be honest here. I know who you are. Yeah, so you do art. You do a lot of art on your stream and just like in your personal life. How do you think like gender, like your perception of it, your own gender, how do you think that plays into what you make?
I do a lot of art. I sleep in a wrist brace. Oh. So it's definitely affected my OCs. I've been, like, my original characters, ever since I was a little baby, I always loved drawing characters that kind of defied gender. Specifically femboys, but not in the way that the internet really sees them now. Like, I see femboys are really sexualized now, and go off, but, like, now that I'm older, I draw a lot more, like, feminine men, where like they'll have like the long hair but also beards and stubble, and they'll be wearing makeup, and it makes me so happy. And if you consider makeup as art, I've started learning how to do drag makeup on myself, which is really
hell
cool.
Yes,
really
we love this
anywhere because I don't own good makeup.
we gotta fix this. We gotta get you some good like gender makeup.
Buy me things I have throne!
They do have a throne. He does have a throne. See, if I'd been prepared, I would have added that to your shout out. Donate to his Ko-fi. Buy him makeup. It's all good.
No! Oh, you gonna post your drag makeup? Okay, so, I totally would, but I think when I bought makeup, I bought it online, and everything came a little shade darker than my skin tone, and I wouldn't want people thinking that I was doing something bad.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna wait a little bit.
Maybe head into a shop and get some that like skin matches first.
But I'm scared. I don't know how to talk to people in shops.
Who knows how to talk to people in shops? It's like year whatever of the pandemic. We don't know this stuff anymore. We've forgotten how to be people.
Oh, pain.
So
One day.
One day. Oh god. So yeah, you put a lot of gender into your art, just in general. You like make a lot of feminine men. I've seen some of your feminine men.
I love gender non-conforming characters. I want to
genuinely
all the time.
Oh god. Like I know the other day you were making the animation about the I can't remember if they were a GNC character or like non-binary in some way, but like the sewing one.
The kid in the dress.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. I have this. I had this like animation of this little kid in like the industrial ages, and he likes to like collect little things and sneak into like shows that he can't afford because he's lives in like kind of this poverty situation. And he kind of keeps all of his stuff hidden in the floorboards of his room because his parents don't really get it. Like their family is like not bad, but you know they just don't get it. And
it's industrial era.
Yeah, fucking the windows are boarded up to avoid window tax and shit. Like it's crazy.
Yeah, I feel like gender isn't on like the top priority for these parents.
Gender is a thing that just wasn't really a thing. It's fine.
Though, thinking of that, like, I'm just now thinking of, like, some of the books I had to read for my, like, queering course, like, my queer literature course. We had this amazing, like, Victorian era, I can't remember what it was called, like, Sexing the Cherry, I think. It was very horny, but, like, the main character was, like, this GNC woman who, like, always, like, pretended to be a man, like, or, like, was a very sort of, like, butch lesbian character, and, oh, delicious.
Oh, that makes me excited. I just started my second semester and we have this new lecturer and we're doing story and scripts. And straight into it, we go into J.K. Rowling.
Oh, fuck her. Oh.
Cries hard.
Honestly. I mean, that brings us on to another question. What sort of media do you consume? And, like,
oh, God.
How does gender play into that? How do you feel about, like, gender representation and trans representation in like the sort of stuff you read? You can like talk about your headcanons, whatever. Because I know you have one.
I love hen cannon.
Just shooting a hen out of a cannon. Transgender.
I mean, you know, the eggs, hens.
Sure.
I play a lot of indie games, and those are like my favorite because indie games you don't really gotta care about higher ups and shit, so you can just literally do whatever. Like I love Celeste, and the character is never really identified as anything in the game, but at the end there's like a screenshot of her at her desk with like a trans flag, and the devs have come out about her being trans, and that just added another layer of shit to it for me, really.
Yeah, like
good shit.
You go through that game and she's like fighting like against herself the whole way through, and then you like realize, oh, this is a trans allegory, and it's just like,
like, it could be an allegory for anything, but it being a trans one is just, oh, bless.
Yeah. And, yeah, I think the creator and definitely the, like, the music. I think the music's done by someone trans. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Oh, the music. I'm dead.
Oh, the music.
Hello. So, while I do love, like actual trans, non-binary, whatever characters, I also fucking adore this one trope that's like, oh, here's a massive suit of armor and everyone thinks that this character is a man, and then they're actually a woman. Like, I remember when I was like a little kid and Samus was revealed as a woman under her suit, and like my friends next to me were like, so you press this button and she turns into a girl. I'm like, no, she was always a girl, look at her. Like,
me going out when I was closeted. You press this button and he turns into a girl.
No!
Oh my god.
Oh man. I actually have a collection of images, if they're not getting too badly chroma keyed.
They're not too badly chroma keyed.
These two bitches in particular, they're not trans, but holy fuck.
Yes. Man. But they should be.
Lord Dominator, I think I watched Wander Over Yonder a couple of years ago, and that was when I was like, you know, fuck everything. The way I feel about this character is not normal, and it's not like I want to fuck this character, like I want to be this character.
Oh yeah, I've been there.
Yeah. Because I have a long history with fighting with gender internally, and I think Lord Dominator was really like the thing that just cracked me completely, and I was like, you know, fuck this shit, man.
Goodbye, egg. Just want to be Lord
Goodbye,
Dominator. Egg. I really love that for you. So I feel like I have to do some like chat service here. Tell me about Reagan.
So, I don't have any pictures of Reagan Ridley on hand. Shit.
How dare you?
I was thinking of real trans characters, and like we don't really know yet, and I'm pretty sure that it was just a hint to the future, but I watched this show on Netflix. It's called Inside Job, and it's about this bitch called Reagan Ridley. She's really smart, and everyone's kind of like sus at her. I don't even know how to start, but there are certain hints at her being trans, and I don't think they're real. I think it's hints at her having a brother, but I'll take it.
But what if she was trans?
She has a mech, she's trans.
She has a mech, she's trans. This is something I have said to you. There we go. We've got Reagan on screen now.
Actually.
I'll just replace myself with Reagan while you're talking about her. Yeah, she like I couldn't get into Inside Job myself, but she has very trans vibes. I think like the first episode, maybe
you gotta give it
1.5.
Than that, homie.
I will give it another try for you for trans. But yeah, she just seems
trans.
Incredibly
like, it gets
transgender.
So much better. Like originally I hated all of the characters, but now the character that I hated most of the start I absolutely adore.
Hell yeah.
Which isn't Reagan.
You sort of imprinted on her and
look at her!
That is powerful. So
Watch
yeah.
it with them, it's a ride.
Honestly, Annie, I'd be up for this.
I'd be nervous. I don't like watching. I love watching things with people, but I get so nervous that there's gonna be something sussy in it that's gonna like ruin it.
Something a little sus. I love that.
A little sussy, a little mungy,
a little mungy.
Little mungy.
Oh, I've just realized Spotify keeps pausing because we're talking on a Discord call. This is ridiculous. 1 second. I'm gonna get some better music.
Disconnect Spotify from your.
Ooh, can you do that?
Yeah. If you destroy the connection between the two accounts, it can't tell, and it's like, oh, we'll just let you.
Okay, hell yeah.
Because what it's doing is Discord is being like, oh, consistent noise. That must be your music playing. You must be annoying everyone around you. Let's turn that off. Let's get to
disconnect Spotify and turn streamer mode back on. Okay, I think it should work now. Let's have a look. I mean, we'll see if it happens. Anyway,
it should be
distraction
fine.
over.
I've had the same issue.
Distraction over. Where were we? So yeah, there's like a lot of good like canon and like head canon for gender. Is there anywhere specific you think you'd like to see it go from here? I know you mentioned like indie games, but like maybe AAA games.
So I love seeing any gender non-conforming in like TV. Like that shit's really fucking cool. The one thing that I don't like is when there's a non-binary character and I feel like there was a time that every non-binary character had a very specific aesthetic. They had the nose ring, they had the like there was just like a weird like aesthetic that is valid and cool, but I feel like people who are anti non-binary go and take it and make an example of it as like a joke.
And it's like that's not the only way non-binary people like present, right?
Yeah, like
it was like
in Steven Universe Future, I fucking love
Stevonnie.
Sadie. Huh? Oh,
we were talking about other
like,
people.
I love that Sadie has a partner. And that partner is like out as non-binary, but like that's kind of the aesthetic that I'm talking about, that I used to like see a lot of, and I used to see get made fun of a lot of, and maybe that's just me, but also that character was their only personality trait was like that they were non-binary.
I'm gonna be honest, amazing. I barely remember them. They were in Future, right?
Yeah, they're in Future for like one episode and then they're gone. It's like, hi, I'm non-binary, bye, and it's like that's cool, but like, I don't know, imagine the power of one of the characters in Steven Universe just coming out as non-binary.
Yeah, like
imagine that!
There's this thing in a lot of media where non-binary characters are robots or aliens. And...
oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's so much, because, like, even in, the Steven Universe, the non-binary characters that are present are that one sort of, like, very stereotypical non-binary human, and then you've got Stevonnie, who is part alien and can only be non-binary because...
love Stevonnie, though.
Oh, I love Stevonnie. Like, Stevonnie was the first time I saw, like, a mixed-race non-binary character that kind of, like, felt like me. And, like, hell yeah, one day I'll, like, have the body positivity about myself to, like, cosplay them. But, yeah. It's very much a trait that, like, non-binary characters have to be something other than human. You know?
Yeah.
I'd like to see some human non-binary people, please.
For real.
And, like, I mean human in the, you know, both ways,
aliens
right?
Aliens are fucking cool, but if every specific type of person is an alien, it becomes a little bit weird. A little bit sexy.
Exactly. It's like, hey, why are we being othered? Let's think about this for a second.
It would have been really cool, I think, if Sadie came out as, like, non-binary or something.
She does have incredibly non-binary vibes, I'm not gonna lie.
I love Sadie. Sadie is so fucking powerful. I fucking love how the range that Sadie's VA has, and even though it doesn't quite fit the rock vibes at the start, you kind of get used to it, and you're like, damn.
Yeah, like...
this shit's cool.
Like, she leans into her aesthetic without it being, like... something that would be expected of, like, somebody of her body type, somebody of her, like, gender, all that kind of thing. And it's like,
iconic.
She's really cool.
As someone who has been told, like, because I rebrand a lot and my character's changed a lot, I can actually swap to one of my older models.
Hell yeah, do it. Let's see. Watch this get chroma keyed to hell.
Watch this get chroma keyed to hell. You know, I became a VTuber back when boobs were, like, the meta. So, naturally...
Jiggle.
Naturally, boobs are the meta. And this is my character that I originally started VTubing with. Very, very feminine, very bouncy, very bubbly. And people associate my personality with this aesthetic still. And so when I started going towards my more angsty zombie whatever aesthetic, let's not talk how I got from point A to point B. I just did. People are just like, you don't come across as a goth or anything. I'm like, fuck it, man. This is just who I am.
Disappeared off screen like he was yanked by a cane.
Oh my god.
You've been yanked by a cane. Your time's over. Get out of here.
Bye.
Oh, beautiful. But yeah, okay, so we're gonna move into...
Boobs are still the meta. The only thing that changed was I stopped caring about that and started caring more about how I wanted to be perceived.
Respect, absolutely. So I
I'm
mean,
an onion.
you are an onion. You're the best onion I
went
know.
from android to onion. Oh my god, actually, that's an interesting story.
Ooh, do tell.
I'm gonna go back to my old model real quick to talk about this. So I developed this character when I was still my egg was not cracked. I was dealing with internalized transphobia up the wazoo, and I wasn't really accepting any of that. I definitely had some gross feelings inside of me at this point. But still, despite that, this character that I am now was trans. Because as an android, they do not have a sex or a gender, but they still decided to be perceived as female.
That slaps.
Which I think is like, damn, you're going through so many hoops. You're going through hoops. Like, you know, being trans is fine. This character is trans, but like, I'm not.
But still cis, though. Still cis.
Still cis, though.
Oh god, yeah. I remember I had a lot of characters, like, back in the day where I was like, yeah, this character's trans. I'm not, though. The amount of characters I made that were, like, trans mask and, like, also effeminate, and I'm just sitting here like, still cis, though.
Still cis. You know, what's the point in being trans if you're just gonna return to femininity anyway, you know? God, I felt that so hard. I felt that.
But then egg.
Course. Bro, hello, hi. No,
honestly,
I'm just saying that's one of the things that stopped me from accepting it too. Is I'm like, you know, what's the point in perceiving myself as masculine if I'm still gonna be a giggly baby, whatever.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. That makes sense. But like, hey, you're on your journey, but like, and hey, you went away.
Who cares?
Right? Love to be feminine on purpose, Ginny says in chat. Exactly.
Same.
It's the intentionality, exactly right?
Exactly it. Oh my goodness.
God, yeah, we love that. But yeah, so, I mean, we'll get on to, like, the sort of rougher questions now. Rougher, tougher, you know what I mean.
I'm very strong.
You are. You're very strong.
Muscular. I
wow.
Totally go to the gym. Look at these arms.
I totally can't see your ribs. Sorry, I'll stop looking. So, with obviously being quite, like, online and you're, like, presenting... I mean, I think it's fair to say you're presenting, like, part of your transition through your characters. Like,
for real.
You're, like journey to
personally
acceptance.
am not interested. I'm not interested in going through surgery personally.
Yeah.
I do deal with dysphoria mainly about my voice. And I'm kind of working to figure that out because I've come to a point where I've realized that pitch isn't everything, and my voice is naturally lower, but still sounds feminine to me. It still sounds kind of androgynous to some people, but I wanna work on making it a bit more masculine.
Have you ever
honestly
watched...
having a British accent kind of aids me in, but
all Brits are masculine. You heard it here first.
Hell yeah!
All right, love, we're gonna go watch the football.
In it, love.
But yeah, have you watched those like voice masculinization tutorials on YouTube?
Oh my god, yeah.
Gotta be a microwave.
I need to...
What? That's like the main thing they tell you to do is just like hum really low and you just turn into a microwave.
Me in my room, microwave.
Ding!
Oh, oldest time. The thing I was microwaving was myself.
Yeah, no more salad. Just gender.
No salads. Just me. Just gender.
But yeah.
Stupid. I love that.
I mean,
okay, so what?
Yeah, we've This is what happens when two people with short attention spans try to do an interview. But yeah, we've touched on it a bit, but like, have you had to deal with like transphobia in an online space? Like, and how do you face that?
So here's where I'm pretty boring because I'm genuinely very lucky with this shit.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know how I've gotten this far. I've spent 2 to 3 years on the internet posting and selling a very like is the word polarizing? I sell not safe for work art that is very
niche,
very
let's say.
much made fun of on the internet, and I've never been made fun of for it. I've never gotten a hateful
That's incredible.
comment. I've never gotten. I don't know how. and so I brought that community over into my safe for work sphere. I was a bit worried about that. Never had anything bad happen. I've only had people when I first started coming out asking questions, being scared that they'd come across as transphobic for not understanding, in which I took them aside and I go, we fucking love talking about ourselves. Please ask.
Literally. Like, this whole like gender gossip was made on the like idea that like trans people should be allowed to talk about themselves when they want to, you know? And it's like, we want to talk about ourselves now.
Yeah. I've had one or two occasions, like very specific occasions where I've been talking about feminine issues and like what it is to be a woman, and then someone's called me out and been like, but you're a them though, but you're not. Ugh. And I'm like, okay, sorry, I forgot when I came out of trans, the like, I don't know, 18 to 20 years of me being a woman.
Right?
It's just gone.
It's like, you were sort of raised, like, in the sort of assumption that that's the sort of, like, shit you were going to deal with.
And honestly, people who don't conform to it should be the ones talking about it. Because,
exactly.
You know, I feel like we realize from a unique perspective, women realize too, duh, but like we have like that extra like, oh, we're away from it now.
Yeah,
like,
it's like,
fuck that shit.
It's infinitely more like intersectional than a lot of people realize. Like,
it's crazy.
Trans people need to talk about gender and need to talk about gender issues, and they need to be listened to, because we have a very specific sort of view on it that is important to know.
And then, other than that, kind of before I started being active on the internet, so this wasn't directed at me, this was before I was like on the internet. When I was 16 or 15, I started talking to people in real life about how I thought that I was trans and wanting to be a man, because I didn't really have internet friends or anything, so I started just talking to people. I got shut down a lot, particularly by the people closest to me. I got told not to tell certain people who were important to me because they'd get angry, whatever. So I kind of started this cycle of, I think it was kind of self-harm-ish, where I would go onto YouTube and I would go on to like trans YouTubers who kind of called out trans trenders and that, and I would watch their content and I would be like, damn, I'm invalid, I'm just a girl. And it took me a few years to just kind of get past that, especially meeting you. When I met you, I was still going through the gross, toxic, like skeptical weirdness that had been kind of bored into my brain, but meeting you really like just kicked me out of that, because I was like, fuck man, this is unacceptable, man. Like I don't think I ever talked to a trans person openly about how I was feeling, because you know I still cared, but it was still going in my brain and like chugging, and like, you know, so meeting you helped that a lot.
I'm glad that, like, I mean, you made that journey on your own. I was just like a little signpost.
Oh yeah, but like, you know, knowing me, I met a lot more trans, non-binary, whatever.
Hell yeah.
You were the closest to me, so I'm always like, hee boy,
me.
boy,
Genuinely though, like, even like talking to you about gender has like made me realize stuff about my own gender, because like probably before I met you, I would not have been like wearing skirts and shit, right? Like, I knew it was possible, but I was like, but not me though.
It's really fucking funny. Before I came out as being gender non-conforming at all, I never wore skirts. And I've been out for over a year as gender fluid, and like earlier, a few months ago is like the first time I wore a skirt. Outside too.
Skirts are so good. Like, I'm gonna put it out there. Like, trans femmes, like, when they get their first skirt, they're like, hee spinny. I get it. Hee spinny.
Hee spinny. Oh my god.
Oh my god, the other day I bought a petticoat.
Like, do you know the Beware the Pipeline with the femboys?
I feel like I'm vaguely aware of it. Is that the one where it's like the pronouns change?
It's like the guy in the sweater, and then he like puts on a turtleneck in the next one, and then he puts on like, and then he grows an ass, and then he skirt, and he's like, and it's like a cycle, you know, it's like bimbofication but femboys.
Literally.
There's a version of that meme where it goes from she her to he him. He him being the one in the skirt, and she her being the guy in the sweater, and I associate with that.
That's vibes as hell. Yeah, and then he grows an ass. That's like that's what happens when you like come out as trans. You get like caked. You get caked up. These are the trans secrets they don't want you to know.
Cake without cracking an egg.
Holy shit. Oh no! That's incredible! I love you!
I love you!
You can't make a cake without cracking some eggs. I mean, yeah. Fuck. Hey, what's your favorite thing about being trans? We've spoken about the shit stuff. We've spoken about the middling stuff. What's the best part for you?
I fucking love realizing gender for all that it is and not giving a shit. Like, my classmates love them to death. They will call me out the amount I refer to things just as gender without explanation.
Things are gender, though. Here's the thing.
But they understand, and I just find that so funny.
It's vibes as hell. Like, gender is, like, societally boy-girl, right? That's all there is.
Yeah.
But then,
like, people who are in between, it's like, ah!
Yeah, and like, it's amazing.
I've just felt so much more comfortable in my skin, to be honest.
That's awesome.
Nice. And also, it's a nice way to weed out the weak. Like, you go up to someone, you're like, I'm trans, and they, like, edge away a little bit. Like, they're gone.
It's like, go.
That's good.
Leave.
I don't have to deal with your
Get out of here. I love that. Like, even the simple, like, act of wearing a pronoun pin is just, like, you'll see people who, like, look at it and be like, oh, okay, he, him, they, them, she, hers, he's, them, whatever. And then you'll see people that are like, he, him, but you have breasts!
You don't have pronouns, actually.
Pronouns don't exist!
This person.
Transness isn't contagious, come closer.
Transness is contagious anyway. Honestly, oh my god. Okay, another like transphobic thing I dealt with a lot was a lot of people were like, "Oh, you're hanging out with trans people, so you're just getting sucked into it," which is bullshit. Like it's like historically a thing when people are surrounded by people that they understand that give them that acceptance.
Yeah, exactly.
They're gonna be like, yeah, I'm part of this now.
It's just like
trans is not a cult.
Trans is not a cult. It is a welcome, or it should be, a welcoming community of people learning about themselves. And it's like...
cult? No.
It's a little bit of a cult. Oh god, no, yeah. Like...
No, yeah, no, yeah, no.
If your gender is secure, you will not be transed by going near a trans person. However...
Yeah, for real. If you have never, like, seen a character who is gender non-conforming and been like, damn, I want to be that.
Damn.
You're fine. You're safe.
Looks at him, Powerpuff Girls. Him.
Oh man, actually,
so cute.
my first ever gender non-conforming character that I like fell in love with. Can you see my word, or do I have to bring it back up? I'll bring it back up.
I can't see anything apart from you right now, bestie.
Huh?
I can't see anything apart from you right now.
As you should. Okay.
Also, Chris in chat. Mr. Cishat.
Mr. Cishat
hangs out with some pretty cool trans people, and it's only partially a cult. It's fine.
Batman.
I can bring that up at the end.
There we go. There they are.
There they are.
Oh god, they're gone. This is Haruhi. Not Haruhi. Wait, it is Haruhi.
Yeah, it's Haruhi.
Oh, okay, that's their name. This is Haruhi from Oron High School Host Club.
My beloved.
The little baby me. This is like the first like kind of like media that I consumed. Like this was literally maybe the third anime I ever watched.
Oh my god,
and this
same.
character Like everyone like perceives them as a boy because of how their messy hair is and how they dress and whatever.
And it's like
and
their
then
whole role,
and then they
is it,
clean
right?
them up, and they continue to perceive them as a guy.
Yeah.
And then they figure out eventually through, you know, shenanigans, this character is actually biologically female. And then they're like, you know, I really don't care about gender, honestly.
Right?
And then they cross-dress and whatever throughout the series, and it's just the best thing ever. It made me so happy, and I'm so happy I consumed this media when I was like, I don't know, 14?
I'm just thinking, like, they don't care about gender, they care about Haruhi paying off their debt.
No, but Haruhi doesn't care is the thing.
Yeah, Haruhi's just vibing. Haruhi is the cutest boy.
Vibes through gender. I love them.
They are the best.
And they're I mean, I don't know if they're trans. They might be. I know they're a cross-dresser.
Yeah, I don't think it's ever
could
confirmed
definitely
in canon, but
it could definitely be a thing. Also,
yeah.
they have a dead mom, which honestly, relatable moment for me. Having watched this literally a year after I lost my mom.
Oh no! Oh god.
So I projected hard onto Haruhi.
That's fair. That's fair.
And that stuck with me through everything, through all of the internalized whatever. It was just there because it wasn't like a big thing that was stated. So I was like comfortable sticking with it.
That's good.
If that makes sense.
Like, I mean, stepping away from transness for a second, representation, full stop, is important, and like having variant family dynamics and dead parents.
I love anime.
That'd be important.
Anime important.
Anime important. This is the message you're getting today. Anime important.
So true.
Anime will trans your gender. Be very afraid. Oh goodness. So yeah, what gives you the most gender euphoria? Let's go there. Like, how do you gender yourself?
What about?
How do you do gender? Like, what makes you happy?
Oh God. So, I am my specific breed of gender fluid. I don't know many other gender fluid people. I think. Do you identify as gender fluid?
Sometimes.
Sometimes. So your ability to be gender fluid is also fluid.
Exactly.
So you're gender fluid. Good for you. Keep it up. I don't know many gender fluid people, so I don't know how other people really handle it, but it just depends on the day. Today, I have my specific gender shorts that are literally like dad cargo shorts that are like beige that I'm wearing right now. They have always been my coping mechanism. They are my favorite. I love them. I also have more feminine days where I have a collection of wigs and I have skirts and I'm just a pretty little thing. I'm just
pretty little thing
around. Yeah, so it's mainly through how I dress, I think, and how I design my characters. I'm working on a new VTuber model that actually has a trans my gender button that gives
me. If only it was that easy in real life.
If only. Oh my god, actually it's really funny. We've come full circle because those videos that I talked about earlier that I subjected to that were like anti whatever, they used to talk about gender fluidity. They were like, gender fluidity is stupid. You think you can just like wake up one day you have a penis and you wake up the next day you have a vagina. You're gonna go through like a million surgeries. Here I am with my VTuber model that switches gender at will. Like, fuck you, I found a way.
I love this for you. Like, yeah. Fuck all those stupid videos. We pressing buttons. This is the gender button. It's like that meme, you know, the one with the like 2 red buttons and the guy's panicking, and and they just both say gender.
They just both say gender. He's like,
which one do I press? Help!
Oh my god.
Me slamming both of them.
Anyway, yeah, why do you think VTubers are so fucking trans? I mean, obviously there are some that aren't, but sheesh, I've never seen this many trans people.
It's genuinely a conglomeration. It's amazing.
It's crazy.
And it's like,
It's wild.
there's even like people who come into VTubing cis, and then they'll like experiment with like their model or something, and they'll be like, oh no.
Hi. Hello.
Hello, hi.
I was once a big booba lady who was a trans robot, but I was still cis though.
Still cis though.
Still cis though.
Oh goodness. We love to crack eggs here. I also just love that phrase, cracking eggs.
Hold on, are there specific tools for are there like
there is
tools for cracking eggs? Can I just tweet a picture of that and go VTubers?
1 second, let me find it. Egg cracking machine.
Machine.
That's me. I'm an egg cracking machine.
You really are, to be honest.
Holy shit, massive egg cracking machine. I need to put this on stream. Save image. External content, DuckDuckGo, sure thing. Please perceive this thing.
VTubing introduced me to more trans people than 5 years of uni. Ah, man.
Industrial egg cracking machine.
Let's see.
I'm obsessed with this thing.
Holy shit, what is going on?
Well, you see, they went in as cis people.
Oh. See, I don't see much machine. I see more like just wildly throwing eggs into a bucket.
I think they might be like hard boiled or something. So you just like throw them in there and like sugar.
Hard boiled or something.
I'm not hard boiled. I am incredibly gooey.
I love this phrase. I'm actually really surprised. I think. So, I mean, I guess my class is really small. I'm an art student. I study animation.
Oh, that makes sense.
There's one gender non-conforming person on my class, and then there's a drag queen. There we go.
Hell yes.
There's a drag queen. It's fucking cool as shit. He recently got like an offer to do art for something to do with the game related to RuPaul's Drag Race, which is like crazy.
Oh wow, that's intense.
Yeah, the only thing is he'd have to move to Canada, so he's leaving us, and I'll miss him very much.
Goodbye.
He's like 30 or something, so he's a lot older than the rest of the class, and he's like the dad. We love him very much.
Okay, can we talk about trans elders for a second though? Every time I meet like an older like trans or GNC person, I fall in love.
Can we not call a 30-year-old an elder?
Okay, but like, you know what I mean.
But like,
right?
I get you though. For real.
Like,
for real. Oh
people that are older than me and also trans.
Oh my god, for real.
Falls in love.
crying hard.
Listen, elder than me. Fuck you.
I grew up with these two really cute gay uncles that lived on a farm. And like they were old enough that when my like biological uncle had feelings for his now husband, he was like talking to my grandmother and was like, I don't know about this. Should I go to the therapy? Should I go the electro whatever the fuck that barbaric shit was? Shit. Which is insane. And now they're just vibing on a farm.
Yes.
Which is like wholesome as shit.
Oh, to vibe on a farm. Quite frankly.
There's like this really I've been to the farm when I was like a little kid. There's like this really aesthetic part where there's like this really old like shell of a car that's like slightly buried, and it has like flowers growing out of the windows, and God.
Cries, quite frankly. That's adorable.
They also had a really cute duck called Daffy, but I think Daffy's dead now.
Yeah, I don't know if ducks live that long.
I don't know if ducks live.
Duck zombies? True?
Duck zombies, true?
Oh shit.
I fucking love I love being on stream with you.
Head empty. I love hanging with you.
You make me so happy.
It's kind of gay of you is the thing. Just a little bit. But yeah, getting back on topic, we went some places there. Do you have any advice for like other trans creators, would you say? Like streamers, artists? What sort of advice or things would you say to them?
Oh god. Oh, I didn't read this question. Actually, I didn't prepare at all.
Put yourself on the spot. Go.
just fucking do it. Like, these people on the internet that aren't your friends, that are just like viewing your work, sure, they're amazing that they give you the time, but if anyone's going to unfollow you or your numbers are going to drop because of it, then, you know, better for you, and in the future, you know, you're going to be thriving as hell. Like, don't give a shit about don't let numbers fuck with your identity online, because I definitely let it fuck with me for a while, being, you know, the meta of VTubing with the big boobs and the very feminine and the very dumb. So just, you know, drop that shit. Just be like, in a vacuum, would I go in this direction and be gender non-conforming? And if you think yes, then fucking go for it. And
Respect.
You can always take it back. You can always go like a month in or two. These pronouns don't feel right. Just refer to me as this or whatever.
Preach.
People rebrand all the time.
Yeah, you're familiar with that, huh?
I'll just cry.
Yeah,
I'm
you
just
cry.
feeling so dumb.
Fuck you. Nah, I love you.
And then just for trans people in real life in general, if you're like nervous of coming out to people around you and you think they're going to respond weirdly to that, try to bring up maybe a friend of yours that they know and talk about them being trans and see how they react to it.
Yeah,
like
test
something
the
that
waters.
won't affect the person you're talking about at all, because they're not really connected. And then you can see how they react, and then you can see if you're
Respect, yeah.
safe. It's like my thing that I do.
Sometimes you gotta just like poke the waters, just see what's going on there.
Just poke it, just see if something will bite.
Exactly. But yeah, I think that brings us to a close on the interview section of this. So we're gonna go to a quick break, and then we'll be back with some doodles and more freeform questions. See you guys in a sec. We return! Hello!
Hi!
We got some Drawpile.
We got some Drawpile.
Let me make it big so that people on stream can actually see what we're doing. There we go. So, yeah. We're just gonna have a casual chat with the questions that have been sent in while we do some Drawpile. So,
what are we gonna Drawpile?
Whatever you want. Draw your gender. I dare you.
Well, I've already done that.
Oh, well, there we go. Stream's over. Oh my god, you're just like a little guy.
I am always a little guy. I thought you were drawing a penis for a second.
I mean...
No! What? Oh, good job. I'm proud.
There we go.
What is happening? Oh! Wow. Real
That's
gender
not a
right
penis,
here.
I don't know what you mean.
Real gender right here, honestly. Chad move.
So yeah, let's start with the sort of heaviest one. We sort of covered a couple of these during the interview section, but like, do you really have any experiences like that you're comfortable sharing with like being misgendered, like IRL or online?
Ooh.
Like,
so
how did you
my
deal
high
with them?
school friends, both of them have like had their times where they've been like kind of trans, which were the people that were often related to when my family were like, or when people around me were like, oh well, maybe it's just because you're with people who are trans. So we still hang out, and since we started like hanging out, I've obviously gone through all this. So I went and talked to them, and I was like, so you know the gender thing that you guys used to talk about a lot, and I went to say that I'm like gender fluid and go by they them pronouns, and then I'm sure they didn't mean bad by it, but they were like, see, you're always, and then my name to us, and then they continued to like she her me. I don't think.
Oh,
and,
pain.
And I was like I get it. I'm always me to you, but like, and I haven't known how to bring it up since.
Oh god, that's yeah. Woof.
Yeah, woof. I'm a dog.
Ow.
Other misgendering things. I don't really know.
Yeah, if you don't have any other, you don't have to.
Yeah.
So
I'm sure I'll think of more if I need to.
Yeah, feel free.
To.
You've got all the time in the world until I get bored of
wow.
streaming. So, I mean, we do also have some ungender questions that I could ask you.
Ungender. Okay.
So, how would you hide a giraffe from the government?
Oh god. So my room has a very high ceiling, and so it causes a lot of issues with echoing, but I don't think it would cause many issues with hiding giraffes, so that might be a good place to start.
Wait, so you would store them in the roof or in your room?
In my room. They can hang out with me. It's kind of, so they'd probably have to bend their neck a bit, but it'll be the same as people who own snakes, and they have like the glass chambers that are shorter than the snake, so the snake has to curl up. I'm sure it's like the same thing.
I think that's kind of inhumane.
You know, they can deal with having the same posture as me. It's okay.
How many stripes does the gender fluid flag have? Is it 4 or 5?
5.
Shit.
5.
I fucked up.
It's okay. You can add more.
I can. This flag is just as fluid.
You can just do this and then
1,
do
2,
this.
3. Why are you putting it up there? I just rubbed out the bottom. Bestie, please.
It's fixed. Look, I have a reference right here. I can help.
Yeah, please. I've forgotten what way the colors go. You can color it in.
Like, it's right behind. Y'all, fucking poi, fucking goat bought me. That sounds so mean.
This fucking goat.
This fucking goat. No, God the whole time or whatever. No. Bought me a gender fluid flag that I can hang behind my screen, and I love it more than anything.
I'm so glad that I could get it for you. Honestly.
Yeah, you got it for me, and it makes me cry every time I see it.
No, I fucked up on the stripes.
Which is all the time. I'm forever in a state of crying now. Fuck you. I can't see.
Cry. Just do it. Like. There we go.
Also, one thing I fucking love about being a content creator and being trans is that I've gotten so many messages from certain like people just being like, thank you, like you've made me think about this, and now I'm like, I think that I get it.
That's
and
so
like
good.
I don't mind explaining or just helping people understand a few things. It just makes me so happy because like I've been in the exact same position.
Like, yeah, I feel like, oh god, when I was talking about my gender with like some people, like back in college, this was forever ago now, we had this like creative writing thing, and like for some reason, because I'm loud trans guy, I was just like, yeah, I'm gonna write this short thing about being trans, and I spoke about it in like the course, and this person, this was so specific because this was a person I had no contact with. Even within there, we barely talked. But
That's
like,
cool.
they came up to me like on the train a few days later and was like, hey, I just really wanted to say you've helped me with some stuff. And I was just like, oh, okay, wow.
Isn't that the best? Like,
It is.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna draw.
And like I've had a few cases. I'm so happy that I've met so many people from so many different backgrounds with so many different I guess labels. I know some people see it as a negative thing that there are so many labels, but like,
I love
fuck
labels.
it.
I love a
I'm
little
so
box.
happy that I have acquired such a base of people that whenever I get a message from like a viewer or whatever, and they're like, I feel like I identify with this label, and it's something that I don't. I'm not like a gender or something that I don't understand, and I'm able to like reach out to somebody. Can you maybe perhaps explain to this person, like help them out?
It's the transgender contact network. We all know each other.
The trans contact network. Iconic.
Yeah, I love that though.
I'm currently drawing that OC with the big booba.
Oh, my beloved.
They're a trans robot. I love them.
I kind of miss them. Like, obviously, you don't have to ever go back to using the model, but I do miss them gently.
I draw them. I drew them at Christmas, actually.
I know.
They have a fat ass. Fat robot ass.
So did they get built with a fat ass, or did they like
trans cake? Trans cake.
Yeah,
we've been over this.
So when they trans their gender, they got like the ass.
They cake.
I'm so proud. Yeah, Ani, you are getting a tiny bit rubbery. I think you're over it now.
Oh god. Mm-hmm. So that character. So I mentioned how I used to be a not safe for work artist. That character was built for not safe for work activities and is built with literally like pockets that you can like fill with air. So that's how the boobs and the ass worked.
It's all just
that
air?
was a lot of information.
This is like something I didn't know about them. How do you add new layers?
Yeah, she...
No.
I thought you were gonna ask me something.
Yeah, we're gonna get real deep into the mud about how those mechanics work on this stream.
Oh my god.
Not saturating anymore. Like, massive respect, though.
Yay! I love feeling accepted. Time to delve into the high engineering quartz. Yes.
Respect. So I think just to avert from getting into the high engineering, sure. I'm gonna go back to the question list.
Yeah, okay.
Very important question.
Valid as hell.
I want to hear your intense thoughts on this, okay? I need to hear, God. All you've ever thought about this, sort of all the journey you've been on to get to this answer.
Right.
Lemonade or ketchup?
Oh. As a drink?
Lemonade or ketchup?
In what degree are we rating these two options if it's something that I should be thinking about deeply?
Lemonade or ketchup?
I don't like your tone, Poi.
Fuck you. You don't have to like my tone. Lemonade or ketchup?
Ketchup, honestly. I hate fizzy drinks.
What about non-carbonated lemonade? Like the American shit.
I've never had non-carbonated lemonade, so it doesn't exist.
Okay, fair. Well, yeah, how did you get to that answer? I need to hear the in-depth explanation, please.
I first considered yeah. So I considered what the question was asking, you know? It felt kind of philosophical and difficult at first, but eventually I did come to a conclusion that, you know, who cares? It's philosophy and shit. And then now I'm here.
Wow, that's beautiful. Thank you for really going into depth. I think that will really help some people.
Also, can we just talk about how fucking accidentally Quartz is literally, like, trans colors?
Honestly,
like,
I love it.
Her eyes are more green than blue, but I like to make her eyes blue just because.
She has a trans move. She wears it when she goes to Pride.
Yeah.
How do you move stuff on her?
Trans eyes.
That? Nope, that's not how.
Uh-oh.
How do you move stuff on Drawpile? Help.
There's a selection thing at the top. It looks like a dotted square.
Ah, got it. Oh wait, there's a lasso. Shoba.
Fizzy drink haters squad! Yes! I fucking hate fizzy drinks. They make my tongue feel funny and I don't like it.
Oh, I zoomed in. I'm bad at computers.
Uh-oh.
Goodbye.
Yeah, it's hard hosting a Drawpile, huh?
I feel like you're saying that like in an I told you so voice, but I don't know what that would be. Like, I told you this was gonna be impossible.
No, it's not impossible. It's just difficult. Because I've hosted them before and they're difficult.
Ah! I just took all his skin!
No! Don't do that!
You know what? He's staying where he is. I can't be bothered to move him. I was gonna move him closer to Mango, but he'll just vibe there. It's fine.
Alright, Mango! Right. That's the name I went by.
Who the fuck is Mango?
Who the fuck is Mango? Yeah, because this character is Quartz to me, but my username when using her as a persona was Mango.
I always mix up. Like, in my head, okay, all his color is gone. I fucked up.
I miss him.
He's been dehydrated.
Aww.
Yeah, there was also Mango Bracket's character.
Mango Bracket's character. Yeah, I had another character. So before I was gender fluid, I had like a million characters I would switch between. Who both had different overlays and both had different accents and both had different voices. So imagine my shock when people started getting confused that my channel was not owned by two separate people and thinking that they'd subscribed to someone on accident and then unfollowing.
Cries. I have fully fucked up. I can't draw cards now.
I love you.
Let me draw. Ah! Ah!
What?
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 Sir?
Press down your, press, and then Control Z. Sometimes that happens with tablets. What are you doing?
I'm trying to draw on him and it's not happening. Could you try and draw on him?
Maybe you have white. Wait, maybe you have a white square on a higher layer.
Maybe? Apparently I do. I don't know when that happened.
I don't know.
I'll just draw
around him. It
around
happens to me a lot.
Yeah, I'll draw over his eyes. We can fix them later. He's scuffed now. It's fine. We love a little bit of scuff. We know this.
I have Encanto screaming in my ear.
Good. Specifically the dads, or?
Specifically all of them. You know how I started this call, guys? How I started this very professional call with the poison hoarder of hoarder?
The poison hoarder of hoarder? What?
Poison order. So, I opened up with, Encanto dads.
To be fair, the Encanto dads are very good.
They are the best.
I kind of didn't get, like, anything from Augustine, because he was in it for, like, 3 seconds, and most of it was him being stung by bees.
Yeah, that made me sad. But the other dad, though.
The other dad, though.
Also, Augustine, like, kind of taking Maribel?
Maribel, yeah.
Maribel, taking Maribel to the side and being like, you know, it's okay to not have powers. You know, I don't have powers, you know.
I'm still pretty neat.
I'm still kind of cool, I think.
He is pretty cool. He's a good dad.
Love him.
I generally don't hope for like spin-offs and like miniseries for Disney things because it just feels like a cash cow.
Kind of deserves one.
Yeah.
Like they have so many characters I want to know more about. I want to know more about the little fucking shit, the guy, the
Camilo.
Fucking... Yeah, him. I want to know more about him.
He's a lad. I love him.
He's a lad.
Okay. I vaguely done surgery on a cause to make him better.
I love him.
There we go.
I'm drawing my cause next to your cause.
Yes. I love him. Gives him a little kiss.
By the way, wait, am I okay to say that I'm the artist? I am drawing human cause. And I'm rigging, and there's gonna be a human cause eventually.
He already looks so good
really,
and so sexy.
Really cool. He's so sexy. I just need to make him a little bit glitterier, and then I'll be starting on rigging.
I'm insanely hyped. If you donate to my Ko-fi, not to fucking not to sell out, but if people donate to my Ko-fi, they get linked to a different channel where I am low-key posting updates when I get them for money. As
you should.
It's like, I don't want to post them all because like I don't want to spoil it, but he's so sexy.
God, this eraser is kind of scaring me.
Oh god. Oh god, he sees all!
Oh help!
See, I don't know what- Ah! I fucked up again. I'm not good at Drawpile.
But like, there's this one part in Encanto that I'm like obsessed with, in like the song about Bruno, and his wife is like, "Are you telling it or am I?" And then he's
yes,
like, please go on.
They're so in love is the thing.
It's so cute. Like, Jesus Christ.
Like, I can't call Pepper by her name because that is the name of my dog and it just feels weird. But they're in love. She and it's like Felix, I think. Deeply in love. I
don't know any of the names. I'm really bad with names.
There's a whole song about this, damn it.
It's so quick. My little brain can't handle it.
Fair, to be honest.
My little baby brain. I've listened to it so many times and I'm still clueless.
My mom
Although
has
I finally
watched
understood that like
film.
one family wears like yellow and the other family
Yeah.
wears like whatever the fuck.
It's like the warm family and the cold family.
It's cute.
Oh, my dog started barking. Exciting.
Arf!
Awoo! Okay, what? I still don't know why there's just like random, like, white square there. Whatever.
Hi, Cloud Fluff you!
Woo, hi!
Hello! We're vibing as hell.
Yeah, the full interview's over now, we're just chilling.
The interview's over. We discussed giraffes, we discussed giraffes.
Giraffes are the most important part of the interview.
Fucking Pepsi is garbage, man.
How dare you! Get off of my stream.
What the fuck do you mean? I hate fizzy drinks. And I hate you, because you like fizzy drinks.
Wow, okay, bye. Get out.
Interviews really do be bringing out the worst in people, man. We're gonna have to cancel Boy for this.
You're gonna start like selling an NFT or something on my interview, aren't you?
I think that Pepsi has sold an NFT.
I think Coke has. I don't know about Pepsi.
I hate Coke. You're assuming that I'm a Coke lover because
No, I'm not. I'm just saying that I think Coke has, but Pepsi has not.
Coke can die.
Coke sucks.
I'd say they should suck my big toe, but they don't even deserve that.
Damn. Yeah, fuck NFTs, fuck Coke.
Mood.
What the fuck color is Cos's shirt? It's black, right?
It's like a
blacky
dark
gray.
purple.
Okay, I'll go with gray.
I love that you're asking me, and I love that I know the answer.
You've probably looked at him more than me at this point.
I've looked at him for so long. I love every second of it, of course.
Hell yes. Oh, I need to watch. There's a like 2-hour video on like NFTs and like why they suck so bad, and I need to watch it.
Woo. Like I don't really care much about it. I hate that all of the shit that it feeds into with like gambling addiction, and you know, like it's obvious at this point, the environment part, but it's just consumerism at like its toppest of top tiers.
It feels like a parody of itself, right?
Literally, NFTs are something that you would see in a show making fun of capitalism.
Yeah, exactly.
For real.
It's just like, hey, look at these funny little tokens.
Gender to NFTs. Let's return to.
Yeah, let's go back to gender. I like it better though.
Well, what are
So
your
gender.
favorite like representations of like trans and shit? Like, do
Good
you have
question.
any?
This is gonna sound really kind of conceited. I like my own. Like, I have a lot of.
I
have a lot
you.
of
You're
OCs
allowed.
that go really gendersome, and I think like the customizability of, you know, like making your own like genders. Create your own gender.
Hell yeah! Like everyone's so unique. Not everyone is gonna get like representation in that degree. So I totally agree with that.
Exactly. But like when I think
But
about,
like, I don't know.
yeah.
What cracked your egg actually? Like, do you have a character or something you consumed that cracked your egg? If that's not too big of a
unfortunate. I'm just gonna pull up a picture of him.
Uh-oh.
He's not that unfortunate if you don't know him, but I think you do know him.
Oh no.
Shut up, Chris!
Oh.
Oh god, he's so large.
I can't see your stream anymore.
I've
so-
added him in the Drawpile.
Is it that man from Layton?
Yes.
With the mask?
Yeah.
I know,
But
I
here's
know
the thing.
exactly.
Here's the thing.
Oh, he's there.
He's also a man. Let me find him.
Look. People in masks are certifiably gender. And there's no
they are.
questioning it.
But like, he's also him.
He's also him.
And both of them are gender in different ways, and it annoys me. Like, on a daily basis.
They're based as shit.
He's a piece of shit. I love him, and he's gender.
They deserve to be.
That's what the mask is. Oh no.
Oh no, gender some mask people.
Something dream.
Something dream.
I hate him. Look at this guy.
Oh my god, so some people will be like, so COVID hasn't been traumatizing at all or anything, right?
What?
And I woke up this morning after having a nightmare where I was having a regular conversation with somebody, and at the end of the conversation they were like, oh, actually, also I have COVID, by the way. Ah!
Sorry, I fucked up.
Help!
What is happening?
Help! Help! This is uncanny as shit.
Ah! I keep fucking up.
That was terrifying.
There he is. Ah! Tablets suck.
Oh, bless.
I better be on the right layer. Nope. Oh, yes, I am. Woohoo! There we go. So I think I'm gonna have to call it semi-soon. What time is it?
Hell yeah. Go
But
off when you need to.
This has been amazing, and I think...
This has been so fun.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna, like, have everyone who comes on Gender Gossip add to this draw pile.
Oh, okay.
And just, like, at the
we
end
can
of...
squish things into the corner or something.
Nah, we don't have to squish things. I'll just extend
You
it
can
as
also
needed.
just expand it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that will be quite fun.
After doing Gender Gossip, what are your thoughts? Like, do you have any ideas from it, or do you want to keep things as they are, or?
I mean, I'm gonna have to ruminate on some things. I need to get better at, like, actually interviewing.
You're good at interviewing. it's just because it's me. You just feel the
We're too
internal
chill.
need to be a little shit. Be a little fucking shit.
The
And
masculine
honestly,
need to
chill
be a piece of shit.
interviews- But like honestly though, like being chill in an interview, this is a Twitch thing. It's not like a
Oh,
job
yeah,
interview,
absolutely.
And I don't think it should feel like a big professional thing because you want to be big comfy.
Absolutely. And I did forget, we did announce our marriage, so I think we need to do that before we leave.
Oh, wait, we're getting married? Oh my
Yeah.
god, we are.
This is our marriage.
Yeah, this is us, both of us right here. Getting
Wow,
married.
look at us. Oh, TP.
What?
There we go. One true pairing. They're in love.
Onikos marrying Poikos.
This is gonna be
They're
some
best.
kind of onceless shit. It's gonna happen.
It really is.
Oh
Ah!
no, we need to get out of here before
Okay,
this
never mind, okay.
happens.
What happens at weddings?
Um,
Are there like bells?
ding dong, ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Okay, there's bells.
Okay,
What else is
I'll put
there?
a bell above us. This is our wedding bells, and we're getting married.
Okay,
I'm on top of my old persona's head.
There's some
This is
love.
like
I've got flowers.
This is just like symbolism. Like I'm just sat on top of my old persona's head.
That's beautiful,
married.
actually. Okay,
Actually, for
I
now.
got you some trans-colored flowers for our
Oh
wedding.
my god, I love you.
Love you too.
Oh my God,
I
love
do.
this color.
There you go.
Specifically, the color of my hair is actually gender.
It's
Like,
so good.
It's the gender. Full stop. Sorry. Sorry.
There's only one gender, and it's the color of Ani's hair.
For real.
Alright, you know what? This has been incredible. Thank you for being
Woo!
my first interviewee. And
I
thank you
love
for gossiping
you.
gender with me. And I think I have one last question for you. Did you have a nice time?
Huh? Yeah, sure. It's alright, I guess. I mean, I was promised snacks. There was no snacks.
I was the snack.
Sad. Oh, okay, then no complaints.
Thank you so much for coming. Bye. So that was brilliant. Thank you all for coming. I have been booted. Yeah, Ani, get the fuck out of here. So yeah, thank you again to everyone for coming. Thank you to Ani for being my first interviewee. We're gonna have to find some more people to talk to because this has been really fun. But for now, I think let's go and find somebody to raid, huh? Oh, Mindes is still going. Let's go over to Mindes. Ba-ba-da-ba. If you missed it, there will be a VOD both here and on my YouTube. I think I have a thing for my YouTube. YouTube. I don't. I lied to you. There'll be a VOD on YouTube. There's a link below somewhere. But yeah, thank you all for coming. Let's go say hi to Mindes. Hey, I spelled it right. I'm so proud of myself. Bye, everyone!